Hello, this is Joe. Another quick tip here, especially when it's getting cold outside, or just to keep critters from getting inside of your RV here. You'll see a lot of places like where the drain is for dumping. You'll see a lot of times they just do some spray foam for where the holes are up underneath the trailer here. So what I ended up doing, actually this one was sealed pretty good, but the other ones, most of these, I have a front bathroom and a rear bathroom with the kitchen in the middle. So I've got two dump spots here. And if you look, most of these, if you look underneath, you'll have two pipes coming out, and then they come in from a Y, and then they will empty out there. So what I ended up doing is getting some of these it's for the roof vent PVC pipe that comes up out of the roof for venting. It's one of the sealers that goes up on the roof to seal so water doesn't come back in through your roof before you either put new shingles down or even afterwards. And they come in plastic or metal. This is a plastic one, and so I just cut a slit in it so I can get it around the PVC pipe, and then cut the hole to the correct size of the PVC, and then just ran some screws through it to hold it up in place. And then I also did a bead of caulk through the center here, or that's actually a piece of the backer rod, which is just a piece of foam, and you stuff it in there, kind of fill in that gap, and that will seal it more airtight than just doing the spray foam, especially depending on how the spray foam job was done. I did the same thing up front. Show you up front here. I've got my other drain hose there, and if you follow that over, connects up here. I did the same thing to this one. This one also has the hot and cold water drains on it as well, so I have it slit for those that come out as well. Always same thing, I just ran a couple screws through it. Just make sure you're careful where you put the screws so you don't drill through any of your holding tanks or freshwater tank that's up above there. And then also their other part of this pipe just came out of the side of the front drop frame here. And actually this was a giant hole that was originally cut for the PVC to fit through. So this pipe is a 3-inch pipe, and the hole was at least 6 inches wide. So I did the same thing here. This is actually the first one I did. This one was a piece of metal. I used a metal roof cover and did the same thing. I cut the slit, as you can see in the top there, and then slid it over, screwed it into the, this is all metal, it's metal frame of the trailer, and then caulked that top seam there, and then made sure it was all filled in, so even the underside where it kind of hangs down, I did some caulk, and then there's some backer rod stuffed up in there as well. I just try to make it, just try to seal the gap there, and that's all caulked there, as you can see. Since it's a white caulk, I'll end up spraying that with some spray paint later, or some black paint, just to kind of blend it in. That's another spot to make sure it's sealed. Otherwise, I pretty much just went along and looked underneath the whole belly of the trailer just to make sure everything was sealed off and we didn't have any holes or anywhere where critters can get in, or cold air drafts for the winter. And then same thing, I mean, yeah, it definitely helps with the AC in the summer as well, but this is more for winter, just to keep stuff from freezing. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.